Good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome to the very first new episode of Squared Circle Society of 2019, presented by, Flesh Wound Features presents Squared Circle Society, sponsored by UEW. Shut the hell up in advance, Todd. I had a bad day.
I'm giving you a pass this week.
I'm not, because
excited.
you just told him like 5 minutes ago. You accidentally sent him the script to me that was meant for him, so I know what he was supposed to say.
Oh, we're botching all over the place.
Yeah, I know. I'm here. I didn't think I was going to be here. I'm glad I don't have a Bowflex kind of day. Yeah, I know.
Dan was at a daycare that was having spaghetti day.
I'm not even supposed to be here today. Hey, wait a second. I didn't even freak out.
No, that was for Dan. That was for Dan, though. Dan said he wasn't even supposed to be here. So
there you go. Cocksucker motherfucker, Todd.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just because I play a clip does not always mean it's for you. You should know that
you know
by
what,
now.
Todd? No. Don't do that. No, I'm not going to let that happen. Anytime you do a Roman clip or you do a Dante clip, if you, in the 100% of time prior to tonight, 100% of the episodes in 2018, the Dante clips will be coming and that continues into 2019. You jerk.
Hey, just for curiosity, does anyone know what episode we're on? Oh, I guess you should if you got the link.
We're in episode 2019, number 1.
Well, it's the 21st episode, so yes.
Oh.
There you go.
Does that mean we're going to get drunk or something?
Yeah.
We have to.
Are we getting drunk?
We weren't live for New Year's, so.
I was going to say Dan already was celebrating for it.
I was burying shit. I wasn't celebrating. That doesn't count. I feel good. I feel okay, though. Like, for not being a drinker, drank that whole bottle, and I didn't think I was going to be able to do the show. It's called Freak Show wine. Like, it has, like, sideshow shit on it. I'm not a drinker.
I actually do have booze here. I got Fireball here, I think.
Yeah.
That sounds more hardcore.
It was left in the refrigerator here. I guess it was a gift.
We can't tempt straight edge Todd, though.
Oh, that's right.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
CM Lawyer.
I know.
Ozzy would remember if he wasn't too cool to hang out with us on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, Ozzy, what were you doing
you.
New Year's that you couldn't do anything?
I'm not going to disclose that information on this podcast. We can say that for a private conversation.
No, you were out in public, weren't you? I mean, or were you
Not
doing
public,
bad
no.
things?
Here's the thing. I had to work the day job the next day, so I didn't go out.
Okay.
So when
Live.
I went over,
live.
I went over. No, honestly, I went over to my sister's house. I was with family, and then like about 2 a.m. I went home.
All right.
I slept until like
animal
11:30, and then I woke up like 5 minutes till. Then I had a couple cigarettes, then went back to bed.
All righty.
We're supposed
Had a smoke.
to have like wild stories, crazy wild stories. So
We're over
I
30.
kinda
I don't
did.
think that's going to happen anymore.
I don't know, Todd can save this.
I got in a fight with Alexa because she wouldn't do what I was telling her to do.
Oh man, I pay money to see that.
Caesar was like, I
You
should
can't ask
have
Alexa to look up snuff videos, Todd.
I'm
Won't
imagining a naked Todd, like just yelling at his Alexa. Except he has a hat. He has a hat on. He has a hat on.
Well, that would have been awkward considering there was people there. Randy Price was there.
Randy Price.
Yeah.
I have yet to meet him. I've talked to him, but I have yet to meet him.
Well, maybe he'll
happens
get Friday the 10th.
People get hired without my consent.
Well,
It's an executive decision.
Eh.
Director of Operations has to approve that shit.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, so he's not officially hired until you approve it.
And
we'll
I
send
approve
you the
it right
paperwork.
now. I'll approve it right now. Send it
All
over.
right.
Wait, are you HR now?
Am I?
Uh-oh.
No, I meant we as in whoever's next. It's like it's one team, one dream, Bob.
Well, you make
We're all
it
a
seem
team.
like I'm not a
Everybody's
part of this we.
No, I didn't say that. I said we as in
when you say
whoever's responsible. I'll make sure.
We will send
whoever's
it over.
responsible for
And
sending
it's
over the new hire
if I'm
paperwork.
part
I
of
don't
the
know.
team,
Randy
can
Price,
I send myself the paperwork?
inbox of Director
I
of
don't know.
Operations, Robert Magana.
Thank you. Make it
Sounds like you guys, your management's disorganized, and they need to all get on the same page.
It's going to become like WCW. You're going to have like fucking like barbed wire Viagra on a pole. It's going to happen. And I want Tom in the match. He's refereeing.
Well, what's worse, barbed wire or dildo on a pole? Which one's worse?
Barbed wire dildo on a pole is always going to be the answer.
Why
There
do
you
you
go.
have to combine the two? That's just fucked up.
I don't know. Well, we've already done dildo on a pole, so we got to step it up a notch.
There you go.
Tax
Got to
strip
keep that
dildo on
shit
a
dangerous.
Say again?
pole? Tax strip dildo on a pole?
Ooh. We should like make the tool shed make like the craziest dildo we can.
That is, from everything I know, it will be built up every major show till it falls apart at some point.
And I think, guys, we just established a record. We're 7 minutes into the podcast, and we got onto dildos, and we're supposed to be a wrestling podcast. That's got to break like some sort of record as the first podcast that isn't talking about dildos.
We did talk. We are talking about dildo on a pole matches, which is a
That's
wrestling
technically
stipulation
of sorts. But I will steer it back to wrestling. I hate kicking it off with the sad story, but kind of has to kick it off because this is certainly huge news and a great loss for the wrestling world.
Oh.
Well, that too. But we lost Mean Gene Okerlund. And, I mean, that's like, there have been a few, I mean, I hate to say, like, a certain death is worse than, another, but, I mean, this one was tough, because that's like a piece of your childhood, if you're around our age for wrestling. It hit me hard with Piper, and Mean Gene hit me hard, too. I mean, he was an older guy, maybe not a big shock, but, man, the memories. When did you guys first discover Mean Gene? What are some of your memories of Mean Gene?
First?
I hated Mean Gene. He was an asshole.
Honestly? Really?
No.
Okay.
What did you think of him, Ozzy?
Honestly,
I mean,
for me as a kid, I love that he was like one of the first guys that anytime any heel would cut any promo against him, and a heel would say something that you as a kid's like, hey, wait a second, but he did, whatever. And Mean Gene would ask that almost like that same question with that kind of passion. Like he was like, I mean, like, yeah, Lord Alfred Hayes, like he'd interview people, like, sure, like, but with Mean Gene, like, you believe that he was like genuinely pissed off at whatever the heel was saying.
Yeah, going off of what Ozzy has to say, like I didn't start watching wrestling until '99, so I didn't get to witness Mean Gene live, if you will. But he was such a great way to get across how you should feel while watching wrestling, and that's what a commentator should do, and or an interviewer should do. And it's like we don't get that anymore with the people nowadays, and that's why it was so great to see Mean Gene and learn about him, and that's why I miss him, because it was so great to just like when Hogan turned in WCW and Mean Gene interviewed him, he said exactly how you felt. Exactly how you felt, and you believed it at the same time. And if you didn't believe that Hogan's this bad person and he's doing exactly what he should do, the minute you heard Mean Gene, you probably thought he was a bad person.
Yes. I knew, it's funny you mentioned that, because, I knew, I knew it was a work at that point. But, at the same time, it's like the shock of that moment. And I remember, and the way he handled it was perfect, because I remember kids crying in school over that. That's how, that moment, it's hard to describe since you watched a few years later, so it's a little different. But if you were watching, right at that moment, it was like, how's Hogan a bad guy? It's crazy. And I remember how he handled that. I remember probably my favorite unscripted Mean Gene moment, and I guarantee you, Todd, this is probably one of yours as well, was when Sid... Huh?
When he says, fuck it?
I was going to say the SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah.
Daniel, I know where this is going, and I love you for saying this.
When Sid fucked up in his interview, he's like, can we do that again? It's like, it's live, bud.
That's right.
I love that moment.
Was it when the sign fell down? Because he has a couple fuck-up moments where it wasn't on him. But was it when the sign fell down? No, that one he doesn't say fuck it. There's another one where the sign falls. He's just like, fuck it.
No, when the sign falls, he's like, what the fuck? Or whatever. He's like, it was great. Because they pre-taped it, too. And that's what the fucked up part is they pre-taped it. So they had a good version, but they played the wrong version.
Vince probably give that with the laughing himself in the back.
Probably.
I remember Heenan. Hearing a story at one point about Bobby Heenan flashing him this hardcore pornography off camera, obviously, trying to get him to botch his interview, and didn't flinch. Sitting there with Penthouse, didn't flinch. Mean Gene was awesome. I got to see him a little over a year ago. He didn't look great. I didn't think much of it. Dude's pushing 80, but
when was the last time we saw him on WWE programming?
Wow.
Was he at the Hall of Fame?
Well, yeah, I think he had to have been. Although, was he at the last one? That's an interesting question. I can't remember right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
It felt like less and less. I always felt it was special when he showed up. And, God, it's even more depressing when you think Okerlund, Monsoon, and Heenan are all gone now. It's like nothing can happen to Jesse at this point. It's going to be
If
too
it
much.
does, it was a conspiracy.
Are we talking
Joe,
about Jesse Ventura?
that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be my own government turning against me. I'd be saying the facts about 9/11, and then all of a sudden, my own government turns against me. I'm their boss. We pay taxes, and they don't want to tell us where they spend the money? Come on.
That was the greatest thing ever.
I think the Illuminati will take out Alex Jones first. Once he goes, then Ventura's going to have to watch. But might get President Ventura. You never know.
Yeah, well, I was actually just telling my buddy, I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go into work when Ric Flair goes.
Oh, God. And that's horrible to say, but not unexpected considering how hard he's partied. Did you hear, because we've been off, and this was a couple weeks ago or a few weeks ago, I don't know exactly when, but he was actually saying, I was laughing my ass off at this, that he's been cleared by the doctors to take bumps. That crazy old bastard wants to return to the ring.
Are you surprised, though?
Oh, my God. I'm not at all. I think that's awesome.
I'll never
I know
retire.
it's not.
Yep.
He could come back and still be over his shit, though. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah.
Even old man, pitied Flair, he'd still be over his shit. I just love that. I'm like, man, I don't want to see him do it because, I don't see how he could. But, man, yeah, that is going to be really, really tough. What do you think the tribute to Mean Gene's going to be on TV next week? Think
Still
they'll
get a
like all out?
3-minute package.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't think he'll get the royal treatment?
They
I
should
think
give him a
they'll
10
sprinkle
bell.
in some Mean Gene moments, like throughout Raw.
I don't think they will. I really
don't either. I don't think he means enough to the youth now. They're going to be like, okay, some old guy died next.
Yeah, it wasn't even like a wrestler.
Yeah,
I don't.
That's a good point.
I think if anything, we'll get some. Maybe we'll get something on the network. I think we will get a full 3-minute music video tribute. I do think we'll get that. We won't get the graphic. And let's be honest, at this point, that is what they do with the bigger names. If you're not of that level, you get a graphic, and that's it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it's true.
You gotta.
He should get more. He deserves it.
Yeah.
I feel like
but that's
Mean
what,
Gene's
but
like
that's
pop
what you get.
culture, though. Yeah, I just feel like more people probably know him than, we talked about Lord Alfred Hayes a while back, only getting the brief mention at the Hall of Fame, the whatever they call it, the legacy class. But
Right.
I feel like Mean Gene, just like that name. If you may not know wrestling, but you've probably heard Mean Gene.
But that was 35 years ago, Dan.
The only person from the 80s that's going to get like a full-on tribute is Hogan when he dies.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not now. I don't know.
No, even now.
Hey, they
Yeah,
gave
I'm
Ben
with
Wall
that.
one.
I
Probably.
think that's more Flair is going to get the royal treatment.
Yeah.
Oh, he will too. Yeah,
Oh,
good
yeah.
point. Yeah. Okay, those are the only two.
That'll be Raw's Flair. I mean,
And
I feel like they'll even
Vince,
do something big at the end. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Vince. Yeah.
It'd be great if they didn't even do anything when Vince dies. They actually just say he's going on vacation, never mention it again.
Blow up
Or
his limo.
Yeah,
This time we got him for
blow
real.
up his limo. They weekend at Bernie's him.
There you go. Enzo did it. Can happen. He wanted to get his attention. He got it. Best return storyline ever. All right, so, yeah, sorry to kick it off with sad news, but we got some, well, I don't know. I haven't talked to you guys, so I don't know if it's good news or bad news, but Raw and SmackDown, not bad for a pre-tape. Guess we can kind of maybe talk about Raw first. As tired as Dolph Ziggler is, I'll give credit where credit is due. That was a pretty good, intense cage match with Drew McIntyre. A good blow-off for them. What did you think? Todd. I will tag Todd in.
I'm producing.
Oh, you're producing. Never mind. Bob, what did you think about the cage match?
I don't know. I mean, these last 2 weeks of programming in general has just been meh for me. And I don't think that. I mean, it was a good match, but in the overall scope of things, I don't feel like it moved anything for me.
It was a good match for It was wrestling for wrestling. So
yeah, I mean,
if
I
you're
like it for
satisfied-
that.
And if you're happy with just that, I agree with Bob. It didn't really move the needle.
Yeah. But I was
And then with SmackDown beating Raw in the ratings the last 2 weeks is saying something as well.
Yeah.
No, that was interesting. I mean, my only major complaint, honestly, with Raw was, well, and it's not as big of a deal yet, but I could see them making the same mistake as they made with Corbin, and that's Apollo Crews. I don't know if he's built up enough yet. And supposedly they piped in some cheers for him in his match. I read that. And I'm worried they're going to strap a rocket to him just because, and I don't know that fans are going to accept it. What do you think, Ozzy? Are you an Apollo Crews fan? I wish Willie Mack were in that role.
Willie Mack.
I
would agree. Yeah.
Yes.
He's an Impact superstar now, so no one knows that.
He is.
People on the what? Was it Pursuit? Is that what it's on now?
Yes. We did find out we do get it.
Wait, hold on a second. If we're going to mention new stars in Impact, I also got to mention Sledge just recently made his Impact debut.
Yes, he did, but
Announcer over at Sencal, and it's part of his. Yes,
really?
sir.
That you're not going to even put over the fact he's former UEW champion?
Right.
Former UEW champion, Sledge. I said that. I wish you were paying attention, Todd. God.
Oh, now I wasn't.
God damn it, Todd.
And now you're going to go back and edit it out, so whoever's
Damn
listening to
straight.
this recap is going to be like, oh, my God.
So, wait.
Todd,
So,
I'm going to be honest.
I
I didn't hear you say it either, Ozzy.
Yeah. So what are you saying?
Former
What are you
UEW
claiming?
champion, Sledge.
What are you claiming?
You mean shenanigans? What am I claiming?
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
I didn't even say shenanigans.
Out pistol whip Ozzy.
Oh, come on. That doesn't count.
How does it not count?
That exactly
Because I'm
counts.
identifying what was wrong with the drop. I only
like
said it because of the drop. No, hold on.
This is like Homo says what? Like, you can't go,
No, this is ridiculous.
I was just,
I can't believe I'm taking this. I'm gonna have to write a complaint to HR. This is ridiculous.
Aren't
You guys
you
are like
HR?
There you
editing
go.
some stuff around, make me look bad.
Just so you know, I hear UEW is exempt from that Southern California HR person.
Really?
Is Randy Price who you go to complain about sexual assault now? Somebody gets touched inappropriately in the locker room.
God, I hope not.
There you go.
You'll
Well,
never see
I
DC
don't have a
again.
whole
I was
lot-
gonna get in trouble.
I know.
I don't have a whole lot else to say about Raw. I mean, again, it was pre-taped. I don't think we can
Exactly. There's
truly
not
judge.
a lot to say about Raw.
Yeah. SmackDown, we'll probably blow through these a little faster than normal, but, still. SmackDown, though, I do want to at least talk about, it's really probably only one thing to truly talk about, and that was the Becky-Cena segment. That was pretty cool. That was funny. I don't know.
I know. I know. You got to see JBL on your TV twice this week with Tribute to the Troops and this show.
He does look weird. That would be the perfect heel turn for him, though. He looks like the new leader of Right to Censor. He really does. He looks more like Richards than Cena now. But is Becky a lock now to headline Mania? I don't see any way anybody else headlines Mania.
Stuff still can happen.
I still.
You don't think she wins the Rumble?
Okay, when you
That would
say
be such
headline
a major
WrestleMania, Dan, do you mean close the actual show?
Close the show as well.
Close. To me, main event means
Yeah,
close
I don't
the
think
show for me.
I know you do, but there is 100% a difference.
I think. Man, she's hotter than anybody right now. She's hotter than any guy right now. I can't imagine any dude that's that gets a bigger pop than her.
Not even close. Yeah. And that's what I like, because if it happens, they're not just doing it so that the women get to headline WrestleMania for, political reasons. They think they have to. I don't think there's any question right now that she headlines Mania. I mean, it's a Daniel Bryan. I mean, I'm not saying she's at that level yet, but it was Daniel Bryan territory. It's like nobody else can main event Mania.
I will
this year,
say
for
this.
me.
I think she will main event, but she won't close.
Main
right
event
now,
to me means
I
close.
think they're closing. Right now, I think she's going to close. But I don't know what.
Her and Ronda
I
would have to close.
Yeah.
That's
As
gotta
of
be
right
it.
now.
And why
Okay.
wouldn't Becky win the Rumble and challenge Rousey at Mania?
Do it.
Because what if they?
I mean, I'd say she's.
They're gonna.
I'd
They
say
got.
she's the favorite.
Yeah, but they're gonna try to bring some old person back and make them Goldberg Brock 3.
Oh, no.
Fuck it. Becky Lynch. Let's go. Brock Lesnar. Becky versus Brock.
Oh, can you
only
imagine
if-
if they
only
did
if
a
Brock
segment
Lesnar
with those
explodes.
two?
Only if Brock goes over. God,
I don't
the
know.
heat on
No.
that man if he went over on Becky Lynch in headlining WrestleMania.
But
I want to
Roderick
see her
says-
talk shit on Stable.
I don't know. Dave's still somewhere yelling about
Oh, yeah?
Todd? We just lose Todd?
I think we lost Todd.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
Todd was
man.
trying to talk shit and we
Did
lost.
Thanos just snap his
If,
fingers?
if you can hear us, just press that necklace thing you got. Press that button. It'll call.
I was
us
gonna
back.
say, pile of ash in his recliner right now. Don't talk shit, Todd. Rest of the guys got you. But no, yeah. Can you imagine Becky like talking shit? I wish it was the Attitude Era. It's like, how does Johnny B. Bad
Oh
balls
my
cave?
God.
Just talk a whole bunch of shit to him, and just that angry reaction. It's like, is he going to really take a girl to Suplex City? That would be a gold segment as far as I'm concerned. That would be so good. It would. It would. So, yeah. And since Todd's not here, to me, main event has and always means you close the show.
No,
Period,
it does
Todd.
not. You can't get no.
Oh, God. What had?
No,
He's
I
lurking.
agree with what you're saying, but they will be 4 main event matches at WrestleMania. She will 100% get one of those.
Oh,
I'm not
Lord.
confident.
It's
I'm not confident Vince is still Vince. I still think he's going to want a man to close his biggest show of the year, even if it doesn't make sense.
Wait,
Because let me tell you
I'll
like
put
this.
$20 on it.
Okay, right, okay. Maybe before, but now like where what's gonna make more people watch? What's gonna be a
Okay, it
bigger
doesn't
buzz?
matter.
What's gonna make more people talk
Who
after WrestleMania? Is that it's
the
gonna
bigger
be
star?
that the holy shit, like the women closed the show. That would be
I
the
pronounce-
biggest thing to come out on Monday morning, the day after WrestleMania, and it would get more viewers watching Raw and SmackDown. I guarantee it.
To you and
But
me,
if somebody
that
makes
makes
that
sense.
argument, like,
But here's the thing. I said, I get what you're saying, that makes sense, but this all-new WWE that we're getting now with, great new things like the return of John Cena, I'm still predicting Cena Brock.
Okay, let's
Get Cena Brock.
let's hold
And
on a
that
second.
will close. Because Brock is a bigger star than Ronda Rousey.
Sure, I get that, but at the same time, take the genders away from everybody, okay? And just look at them as like actual wrestlers, right? And if you just look at it in the sense of competition, that at Survivor Series, it was supposed to be champion versus champion, Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey, or champion A versus champion B, champion versus champion. Oh, no, she got punched in the face. She was not cleared by the doctors. Now, when these two are going to lock up, but we don't know when. And then and then that superstar that was knocked out was forced to relinquish her title, wins the Rumble. Like, that's the classic thing. That's the hottest person going right now. And you've got to ride the momentum going into the show, or else it's going to suck and you're not going to get any new viewers, because you should at least in any other pay-per-view, whatever, but in WrestleMania should be the event where you should be able to hook new people, because that's the show that you push more than any other show, and that's where you're going to have the most people watching. That's going to be such a huge message if those two not only closed the show, but at the same time they went with the momentum of things, because that also would be something new, because we haven't gotten that. Instead of we gotten the same old shit every year at WrestleMania, but this would be something that would go with the flow of how things are naturally going.
It would be, but when has WWE done something that makes sense?
If they really want to push something new, as they said, then maybe that's something new.
They're going to have.
If they really want to push through with what they said, if that is what they're trying to sell, if we're going to give you new stuff, we're going to give you a new result. The newest thing you could do is have those two close WrestleMania. That would be the biggest message. And then that promo at the beginning would make sense that we saw a week ago or whatever. That would make sense. But if it doesn't happen, then that promo is just like any other promo, and it
makes sense, like by making this great promo of a all new different WWE. Then a week later announcing the big new thing of the returning John Cena. How's that any different?
I understand. That's what I'm saying, is that this would make up for it. That doing something like that would make up for it, because honestly, Hotshot doing a cage match to open off Raw without any hype whatsoever. What honestly pissed me off is that you have a cage match at a pay-per-view. You build that shit up because a cage match should. They've been having a feud build, but to open off Raw like that, they should have had it at least at the main event. Because what the fuck? I hated that. But that's not what this conversation's about. If we want something new, Todd, it's got to be those two closing Mania, and it would make the most sense considering. I mean, think about it. Raw's been closing with Ronda Rousey. It's just stupid Ronda and Natty 2 weeks in a row closing by waving at the crowd. God, I want to shoot myself sometimes when I see Raw. Like, it just has the two people like just waving at people like without any real action going on. Like, we're shenanigans.
Ronda needs to turn heel and like just fucking put two paws in a chokehold.
Here's the thing.
That's how it happens.
I think it should, and I hope it does. But even if that match closes, it's not going to be because of Becky.
It doesn't matter. It's those two. They have to. It has to be those two because the chemistry's there and the build is there.
No. What I'm saying,
I think it'll be a triple threat though, with Charlotte still.
That's fucking stupid. Triple threats for no reason are fucking stupid. Anyway,
I don't disagree. Well, you have a reason for that one, but yeah.
Well, I know that. Sorry, venting. I'm not saying that it wouldn't be those two. I'm saying the reason that would be a main event would be because of Ronda Rousey, not because of Becky. For Vince.
Well, maybe.
But my point is that you would put that match in particular at the main event because that's what you've had out of all the feuds that you've had going on. That's the one with the most heat behind it.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
So it has to be it's not saying just Becky Lynch. It's not saying just Ronda Rousey. Those two, at that time, the fact that Ronda was such a huge star in UFC coming over and all those people that she could attract, and then the streak that Becky's had since turning heel has been absolutely amazing, and to have those two forces collide at the showcase of the Immortals? Are you fucking kidding me? It's so fucking easy.
But what if, again, I'm not saying that. I'm saying the only way I think Vince is going to let it happen is because of Ronda. I think it has nothing to do with Becky. It's her star power that he's going to push.
Todd, I will disagree. This year, let's take both Becky and Ronda out of the equation. I think they've floated that women headlining WrestleMania thing. I've heard that so much through 2018. I think even if they were whatever, not in WWE, whatever, it would be headlined maybe by Bayley and Sasha. I literally think that. I don't think it's a star power. I think this is the one year they had to do it. But I'm glad they're not doing it because they had to do it because Becky deserves to be there. So, yeah, I would predict that. I think it's going to close.
I have a hard thing with that because Vince always has one title close that show. As it should be the title that closes that show. I think the
What
only
about
reason
WrestleMania 18?
Yeah,
That wasn't even a title match. Jericho and Triple H went up against before Hogan and Rock. And you know what, Todd?
No,
At the
they
same
didn't.
time, Royal Rumble last year closed with the Women's Royal Rumble.
Wait. What did you just say?
WrestleMania
Did you?
18 closed with Hogan and Rock.
No, it didn't.
Look
That's the
back,
whole fucking
Todd.
biggest issue with
WrestleMania
that.
18 closed with Hogan and Rock.
No, it did not, because they had to go on
What
after
did it close
that.
with?
Triple H and Jericho, which had zero fucking heat.
And why do you think they want to do that again?
Because they do the same shit over and over.
But this is what they're trying to
That
say
was-
is new. My point this whole time has been, if they want to push this new shit, if they want to make sure people believe it is to be new, then this is how they close it. If it's not closed like that, then it's not new. That's
Just
all
so
I'm
we
saying.
know.
I'm not saying it's what it is going to be. I'm saying if this is what they want, this is what they got
I'm
to do.
agreeing with you.
This is
Just
not
so
what
we
they
know.
want. This is what they're not gonna
I'm just saying. I'm
so
just
we
saying
know.
there's not been a time that the Raw title has not closed WrestleMania.
Just so we know, The Rock versus Hogan was the 10th match on the card.
Then there was a
Triple
buffer
H.
and then the main.
Triple H versus Jericho was the 12th match. Jazz
What was the
versus
buffer?
Lita and Trish
There we go.
Stratus was 11th.
Okay.
You know
what?
what's
I
sad,
retract
though,
my
at the
statement
last-
because I've had concussions.
Don't use that. I will say though, it
What
was
do you mean
funny
don't
at
use
the
that?
last. It was
It's my
funny though.
fault some motherfucker couldn't lift me high enough to a fucking hip toss.
Ozzy,
I'm,
Ozzy, you don't have to be yelling about that movie anymore. We were talking about a movie about an hour ago before we got on the show, and you started talking about it again. Your concussions must be really causing it.
I
That's
wanted
a-
the Ozzy Perry
I'll take your word
Saturn
for it.
moment where the hip
Ozzy.
toss was botched and he just beats the shit out of someone.
I
That would have
will
been
say
epic.
I will say it's sad at the last. I'm gonna do it for you guys at the last pay-per-view. That the buffer match was the men this time, and it was shit.
Well, there you go.
What's that?
Yeah.
Well,
Speaking of which, that opener of Raw should have been in. It should have been. God damn it!
God damn it.
wrestling gods
I don't
gonna
have a
silence
clip to
him
play.
again.
But- There we go.
Fat bitches need love too, Craig.
Dick cheese.
So, well, we might as well segue into
Dick cheese.
the biggest winner. Well, yeah, we can talk Dick Cheese later. Biggest winners and losers of 2018. That was one that was requested of us. So we don't have a countdown per se for this, so we can kind of just freestyle it. Biggest winner. Well, do we not all agree that Becky Lynch had a better year than anyone?
Yeah.
I mean, is that even debatable?
That is a true statement.
Yeah.
Am I gonna argue with this one too? I think
Fight.
she has the biggest. I think she had the biggest turnaround.
Who
But
had
I
a
don't
bigger
think
year than her?
I don't think her whole year was. The first half of the year wasn't very good. I mean, she was doing good, but she wasn't being used right.
Oh. Go fuck yourself.
I'm being honest. That's
I feel it was brewing all year for her.
You know what?
She was just one of those ones that was ready to explode.
Even though she had a shit first half, she still had a better year than everyone else.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else.
Probably. I mean, Daniel Bryan for, the comeback, getting that belt on him again. I mean, that was certainly.
But
that was
even
certainly
then,
good.
were you as excited over that as the other stuff, though? Over Becky's stuff?
No, and I think he hit his stride just recently with the heel turn. So I can't, if I'm counting the entire year, no. He had a good year. AJ had a great year, too. But you know, I mean, with some of the booking and everything, I mean, he gets a lot of credit, but I can't say he had a better year than Becky Lynch. So yeah, I don't think anybody on Raw. I don't think anybody on Raw can claim that because Raw has just been so bad. Seth, I guess, I would count as a winner just for being the most consistent in-ring talent on Raw.
Are you saying Roman's a loser this year?
Yeah. Roman had a bad year.
Well, yeah.
Well, it hasn't been. It was. I mean, at the end of the day, it wasn't a good year for him.
It wasn't.
No. It
Unfortunately.
was not a good
The
year.
leukemia took a heel turn.
Yeah. There's a couple that had worse, though. I'm going to say James Ellsworth, who is done.
Yeah.
I don't think we will never see his chin grace the WWE ring again. I'd also, honestly, I mean, Enzo's kind of an obvious one, but we're still talking about him. So if we're just counting WWE, I don't know if we can say that. I mean, we've talked about Enzo straight through the year. Cass, I would say. Cass looked like he was going to get a big rocket strapped to him, and, yeah, that was a bad year for Cass.
He had the opportunity, and he messed it up. So
said he got a Big Mac strapped to him.
He did. I mean, they'll be hitting the indies, but those were the worst. Yeah, I think those definitely the worst. God, I'd have to say Dean Ambrose too, though. And I hate to say that. I know he's not super popular on this show. I don't dislike him. I just think it's a case of, different era, like we talked last show. But who would have thought after turning heel after a cancer announcement that he'd be so bland right now? I mean, I expected him to be the hottest heel in all of wrestling after that shit. And they screw that up in such a short amount of time. I have to list him as a loser.
Yeah, I agree. He's done nothing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
No arguments.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Todd was going to argue again.
He just does it to do it. I think you could say anything at this
Todd's
point.
French ladies are ignoring him today, so he's really mad.
If I pointed out that Rey Mysterio is the greatest professional wrestler of all time, he'd even argue with that. Todd argues with the obvious. So there you go. Todd didn't take the bait. He knew that.
I need a woman, not a fucking little girl with a fucking dysfunctional cunt.
I didn't know that would have the C word in it.
You got your French ladies,
Mr.
bro.
Dan, it's not After Dark. It's Squared Circle
You
Society.
can just fucking smile and blow me.
We can't say cunt.
There we go.
I love how it yells over whoever wants to talk.
Yeah. You can't say
You're
cunt.
not going to shut down Mel Gibson. Yeah, that was a good segue. The women need to main event WrestleMania, and then Todd's dropping the C-bomb. God damn it.
Wait, hold on. Wait. I'll fix it.
Oh, no.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Is this Love Line? Is this Love Line? Did we just turn into Love Line?
I'm Dr. Drew, joined by Adam Carolla.
Okay.
We should do a Love Line theme show.
That work?
We need people to call in, and we can give them love.
I know, or I can just bitch about my terrible love life for like an hour and a half. It'd be funny. But God damn it, Tyler. I could do 90 minutes on that today, no problem. But where the hell was I, Todd? God damn it, Todd.
Segue into our musical break?
So we don't. Well, we're not quite there, but we're close. I had one other that I wanted to bring up, and this is a question. Because I'm just racking my brain. Huh?
Keep going, Dan. Every time Dan does that, it's time to go pee. But if someone else does it, no, not yet.
Not yet.
Well, then we're gonna have to have
Dan.
2 musical breaks if Dan has to go.
The only one I wanted to also bring up, just so we have someone outside of WWE, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, Pentagon. Of course, and I believe he became, Impact champion earlier in the year. Is he the first to hold? I mean, again, it's Impact. Is it even a major title? But still, is he the first, as far as I can tell, barely at all speaks English, to win a major world title like that in the U.S., obviously? Because I thought he had a pretty great year.
I don't know.
I'm going to say I'm right. Nobody screamed one out.
Muda? I don't know how well Muda spoke English. We all know Tajiri was one who didn't, but...
No, I'm talking a world title, though, in the U.S. Then again, it's Impact. I know it's not a major title.
Yeah, that's a glorified indie belt.
Yeah, but still, for now. Well, somebody has to pee. I just thought he had a good year. I mean, he kind of became a big deal pretty fast. But anyways, all right, so when we come back, we will, of course, talk all the Elite Wrestling news. And what?
I was going to say, I don't know her song. Bob's got to introduce it.
Oh, it's Mean Gene when he was in his teenage years.
Oh, really?
Okay, so this is his band song.
This is his band song.
I have one to add on the end because Bob's song was like 1:40 minutes. So we got 4 minutes. We'll be back. If you guys can't get to
I thought it was a good song.
And my second song is also appropriate. You should pretty much already know what it is. All right, we'll be back.
I think I do.
Sweet.
Is it ever gonna happen? Is it ever gonna be? Is it ever gonna happen? Baby, now to me. Well, it's well, tell me. And I got a funny feeling. The feeling's going round. Got a funny feeling. Baby, out of town. Woo! And I know, tell me. Is it ever gonna happen? Is it ever gonna happen? Ever gonna happen? Is it ever gonna happen? Woo! Well, tell me. Well, I got a funny feeling, feeling's going round. Hey, I got a funny feeling, baby, out of town. Get out of town. Oh, now, tell me, ever gonna happen? Is it ever gonna happen? Oh, ever gonna happen? Is it ever gonna happen? Woo! Now, tell me. Won't bamboo to the fruity, already, to the fruity, already, hey, to the fruity,
swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
Oh! Shenanigans!
Uh-oh.
His theme music never played long enough.
Fucking turned into a fucking AM radio station really quick.
Well, I already had one loaded. Bob's like, play the other one, so I didn't know what to do.
Hey,
how do we fix it?
I can't.
Sierra Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield.
Can we get one that spells out leukemia?
Oh.
That's horrible.
Wow.
Horrible people.
We're all thinking
That's
it.
terrible.
I mean, literally, how many of you guys sat there playing old school video games and wished you could create the blue blazer falling from the fucking sky?
Wow.
Tell me none of you said that.
Ozzy, you know what? Now you have to know what to do to distract Bob to win the match.
Blue blazer running?
I won't.
Or a blue blazer falling?
Never mind. I can just imagine the dead silence as some of the older fans like realize what happened, and everybody else, just the kids, scratching their heads. That would be awesome. Anyways, I'll let that one go, Bob. I did make a Bowflex joke to mask my earlier love life depression, so I'll let that go. It was tasteless, but we're tasteless here. What can we say?
No.
So anyway.
We are PG-13 here.
We are? Why?
Yeah.
You dropped the C-bomb, Todd. Shut your mouth. Anyway, I'm going to segue right over that.
Technically, that was Mr. Gibson. I don't appreciate you putting that on me.
Wow. You have no fucking soul!
Well, there you go, Todd. Mr. Producer, we blame it on you. You shouldn't have let Mel call in. How did we neglect something? I'm like super disappointed in all of us. How did we neglect not bringing up the hotline with Mean Gene? Did anybody else call it?
Oh my God! I spent 20 minutes on there, but I got a fanny pack and some sweet pods.
Hey, Todd, can you call it and put it on the radio? Can we call it right now and see what happens?
I'm going to work on that. I'm working on it.
All right, thank you.
I love that it was the slowest thing ever. Hello.
It's going to be a sex hotline.
This is
It's still going to be his voice. It's going to be his voice like, do you want to talk to big, busty women? I can't.
Did you know?
But you can kind of imagine.
Oh, yes, I know Bob knows.
What?
The phone number, Roger Rabbit?
I don't know.
Oh, see, I would. If you call that number now, it, takes you to a porn number.
Oh. Didn't they take
Are you
that
sure
out
you
of
didn't
all
accidentally
the
hit something
all
on
the
speed dial, Todd?
No. It's on the video game. Like, when it came out, it was like a legitimate number you can call, but now it goes to a phone sex number.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Okay. I knew you would.
I thought you were saying, in the movie. I was like, no?
Oh, no.
I know what you're talking about.
I remember. That's awesome. I'm going to watch Roger Rabbit over and see what that is. But I remember calling that damn thing. It was like bull. I mean, at the time, of course, it's cool, but it's like, do the American males both have their eyes set on the U.S. title? And it's like you'd sit there and oh, okay, $20 for that.
See, like I said, I didn't watch wrestling until '99, so using the phone like that was calling porn stuff, on the corner markets.
Hey, you're lying.
Numbers? What did I lie?
You called the XPW hotline.
But that was just to buy tickets. And that was not even to buy tickets. I never called it. I literally never did. Are we talking did they have a hotline? Or are we just talking about their fucking office?
No, they had a free one. I'll
remember.
the
I do not remember the hotline. I just remember.
I think it actually just was the phone number.
That's what I was gonna say.
And
It's
Lazy was
Angel
doing a different
masking
voice.
his voice to sound like Jessica Darlin. That's what it was. Once you figured it out, you were kind of pissed. But anyways, so yes, we had to bring that up. It's a hotline.
Todd, did you
probably
figure out the
the
phone
biggest-
thing yet?
I'm working on it.
Oh yeah,
Give
did
me-
you?
give me-
Okay, because
I'm
we're gonna
on
do
it.
prank,
All right, well,
we're
I
gonna
will
do
segue.
prank calls after that.
Well, Todd's looking up. How come UEW? We are not even if UEW doesn't want to. Can't we do the Squared Circle Society hotline now? Ozzy will be our new Mean Gene.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Ozzy, can I just give your number out on air right now?
Yeah.
No. Do not do that.
It's
Like, find out
714.
what color panties Todd is wearing tonight for only $1.99 a minute.
You want shirtless
Yeah.
pictures of Bob Magana?
There you go. There you go. We don't have Pogs anymore, but we can send you like nudie pics of your favorite host.
Squared Circle Society Pogs. Todd could be the
I love
slammer.
Pogs.
I was
They
too
didn't
old
last,
for.
but I love Pogs.
Todd's the slammer.
I got
Is
a
there a
Paul
rapey
Bear Slammer
Pog?
in that pack, by the way. Pretty
You
sweet.
got a what?
A Paul Bearer Slammer.
See, the big ones are always the slammers.
Do Pogs go for anything on eBay now?
Alf
It seems
Pog.
like not a lot of people remember it.
Just the alpha.
Usually,
I don't know,
if I'm opening up Google to find out if Pogs are on eBay, I usually remember I have something better to Google.
There you go.
Lies.
There you go.
Is my
Shirtless
penis too
pictures
small
of
as his
Bob.
top search?
All right. So,
Dude, I'm
moving
gonna
on.
bring back Pogs, man.
I know Ozzy's gonna yell at me now. I was just joking.
They
Can
were
any
easy
women
to
handle this
collect.
giant penis? I don't know.
There you go.
I'm so in trouble.
What stuff?
We're
What was that?
we're all stiffer than Mean Gene right now. So there you go. No, that's horrible. All right. So.
And
moving on. I got
And don't you have that backwards?
Yikes.
I don't know. I'm trying to segue, and you're bringing like my deviant side out. So I'm going to segue. Shut the fuck up, Todd. All right. All Elite Wrestling. Shut up, Todd. We got some big news. Well, a lot of different news over this week. I mean, it's obviously going ahead now. And am I the only one psyched as hell if it ends up on TNT? That is going to be awesome.
Didn't you?
Whoa, yeah.
Who here was saying that this was not going to happen about 6 months ago?
Did anybody say it was not, or that it wouldn't be a success?
We
still
got to go back. We have to go back, and I swear to God, all of you were saying that this was not going to happen.
Not
I
happen. I don't know if any of us said that.
I didn't
but
think it
be
should happen.
profitable.
Well, it must have been Ozzy.
Maybe we can elaborate. Again, a lot of things. People, I will say, I think people are kind of, busting a nut on this a little too quick because they're like, oh, now there's somebody with money, and I'm like, okay, Ring of Honor, Sinclair, they have more money than WWE. They're just not throwing it, their way. Panda Energy back in the day with TNA, they had more money than WWE. They're only going to throw so much at it. I've got to assume this Tony Khan guy, all I know, Jacksonville Jaguars, that's all I know about him, I'm a wrestling fan. Throwing money at something and making it truly profitable are two different things. I could see this being a giant case of being a money mark, and this just dies a quick death. I don't know. And honestly, have we gotten to the point where maybe it's cooled down a little bit on the Elite? I mean, I know they're still very popular, but is that enough to sustain a show?
Well, let me ask you this then. What WWE star do you think they need to lure over to make it? Is there anyone?
None. No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't do that at all. If the minute they bring over a big star and try to push him, just shows that they're just like every single other wrestling promotion.
I know the one person they'd allow and the fans would accept.
Who is that?
AJ?
Black motherfucking Rain.
Who?
Black Rain.
Goldust.
Oh.
That shows who was watching TNA. I stuck with the guys. They'd accept. I mean, I would say, like, if they, and I don't think they are, but if they were able to lure an AJ or a Nakamura, I mean, those are not traditional WWE guys. AJ ain't going anywhere because he can't complain with how he's been used.
Oh, dude, he's got it made, and he's thinking of his family now.
Oh, yeah. You know, it takes that long to get there. He's retiring in WWE. And Nakamura, has been used perfect. No. But, you know, he's making money. I don't think he's going anywhere. Do you think there's a big name that's going to jump? I mean, because it's all uncertain right now. I mean, I just don't see – I'm excited, especially if they're on TNT, and that's just – well, number one, in watching TNT again for the first time in like 20 years. But I don't know. And is it going to look too much like Ring of Honor and New Japan already? I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, I've heard SoCal Uncensored. Awesome. Love those guys. You know, Cody, the Elite. It's going to kind of just look like a New Japan ROH thing. I mean, like, what are they going to do to stand out and truly be different at a time when, as we've talked about on this show, we have wrestling overload. There is just so much to follow. I mean, Ozzy, what do you think? What can they do different right now that's really going to just capture the attention? I know one thing they shouldn't do is make it about challenging WWE. They need to learn from TNA on that one. But
here's the thing. I think that if it gets on a major channel like a TNT and can be exposed, and then there's been like such a huge feud going on between Jericho and Omega that you have some of that on that as well. That would, I think that would get a lot of people's attention, and that, like, at that point, who's going to be their overlord? You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to, like, spending money on people or for whatever, and, like, who isn't going to want to work for them at that point? That's what's going to be enticing, is, like, who's going to show up? Because who is not going to want to work for them? They're totally going to be the workers' promotion.
Yeah, they could. They very well could be. I mean, they could certainly really kill Impact at this point because, I mean, I don't think any of us even heard of the Pursuit channel. I know Todd and I get it, but, you know, they're going to have a tough time.
But let me ask you this,
definitely going to hurt Ring of Honor.
But before that, did you hear Pop TV? Before that, did you hear Destination America? So it's just their audience is going to get peaked out even more.
Right,
oh, wait.
Okay. But at the same time, well, what about this? What if you had them kind of join forces of sorts that on All Elite, ROH, and Impact are acknowledged, and you had those champions appear there? You know what I mean? And just, like, make it like a hodgepodge of just, like, everybody. You know what I mean? And you literally never know who's going to show up because you know that there's going to be nobody in the back that's saying, no, you know, I have some beef against this guy or whatever, you know?
Yeah. But could existing TV deals make that difficult? You know, I mean, Ring of Honor, you know, Impact, I mean, you know, there are TV deals still in place.
I don't think for
stars,
though.
No.
Imagine like a new age NWA.
Oh yeah, that might be the way to go.
That would be
truthfully,
crazy.
but it's just
that's already in the works. I'm not talking about NWA, but Dave Marquez has the wrestling whatever thing.
Yeah.
The Wrestling Network or
United Wrestling Network.
Thank you. I knew Bob would know.
World Wrestling.
I know Bob knows because they're trying to steal him away, I'm sure.
Yeah, but that guy called me Oswald once, and I think that's bad karma for him.
I wish someone would actually try to lure me away. That'd be great. It'd make me feel special for once.
Bob, no one would ever let you go.
Everyone forget. I swear to God, no one even remembers my name sometimes.
Wait, lure? Yeah, okay. I just meant that when I was like 16 in training, and I went to a taping from on one of those shows when I was selling merch. He called me Oswald, and I said, my name is, it's actually Osvaldo, and then he said, it doesn't matter.
Damn.
Yeah, and I was 16 at the time. It's like, well, I guess that's how things are going to be.
That's
I
guess
were
I'll
you
just
wearing
be
your
a ring announcer.
Were you wearing your Disneyland costume at the time? Please say you were.
I wasn't working at Disneyland at the time, Todd.
Well, I like to picture that. That's the picture I have in my head.
Actually, you know what? I should retract. Now that I think about it, that was actually in 2011. It was actually 7 years ago. So I was actually 26 or 27 when he said that. But again, at the same time, I was selling merch, and I went there to set up the ring. So, like, what am I going to do?
10 years.
I just did.
Well, okay. We have to take a break. It's time for our new sponsor.
Hey, gang, have you heard the latest?
Hey, humanoids, wake up.
It's the Brain on the hotline.
And I've got it all right here.
Call the biggest names in wrestling on the WCW hotline.
And I'm going to tell you things you won't believe.
What we can't say on TV, you can hear on the hotline. Call right now, the WCW hotline, 1-900-909-9900. Calls cost 99 cents per minute. Kids get parents' permission to call. Charges will appear on parents' phone bill.
My parents were so pissed. And I told them, I was like, no, but I got a fanny pack and pogs. You don't understand. Do you even know what pogs are? They're the coolest thing right now.
Glacier is coming to Nitro, God damn it, Bob. He's going to destroy the NWO. I had to hear about it. God damn it.
My question is, are we going to call the number now?
Go
Todd,
for it, Bob.
do it real quick.
What?
Come on, Todd,
So we
producer.
can get to all elite. I guess we have to call it.
So to incur the charges and make this happen.
That's all you guys.
Take it out of my pay.
There you go.
Change it with an 8. Call the 1-800 version. We'll see what kind of porn we get.
Jesus.
I can't
don't
believe
remember what
that
the number was.
Oh, God.
Wait,
818
hold on.
779
No, give me the phone number.
I just did.
I'll do it. No, the real one.
I just did.
1-900.
I don't remember it, honestly.
I can call a guest on this.
Okay.
So
818. Call this one. 818.
I don't know who we're calling now.
Call it. 818.
Oh, this is not a good idea.
818. 779.
Nope. I'm going to veto this decision.
79.
What?
Nope.
Wait, you can't see the number on the air?
Oh.
You just did.
Well, I just did.
I didn't hear it.
God damn it, we need to call this number. I want to know if it still works.
All right, I got 779. Text me, message me the last 4.
You got the 779?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if an old lady answered, WCW is fucking dead. Stop calling me. 20 goddamn years, you bastards. dial that number. That would be the best thing ever. But, yeah. While I'm doing that, I'm going to steer it back to All Elite. So, who should be the first champion, though? You know what I mean? Because it's kind of lame if it's like Cody, or Omega. I mean, it's just like booking yourself. I mean, don't you feel it's got to be somebody else as the inaugural champion?
I don't know. Did they say they're going to do a championship? Did they say they were going to do a championship? They haven't announced anything like that, right?
For what?
Well, no, but I mean, when they debut, I mean,
I don't
you're
think
going to have
they
an
should have
All Elite
a
champion.
I don't think they should just yet. I think they should. I think they should leave that. I don't think they should try to push that just yet. I don't know why though.
Debuting without announcing.
In my head, I think they shouldn't do it.
Like at all? I mean, are you saying like
no championship?
Like
at all?
Yeah, but how do you do that?
You just.
I have a different number for that, Bob.
What? 818-779-6479.
All right. Well, I have an 800 number that was supposed to be it.
Dude, I am not even freaking joking you, dude. If you do not you don't remember those commercials on the TV show?
We're calling the XPW.
Hold on a second. Wait.
You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again.
That's boring.
Pick up, Mean Gene.
Bob,
sorry.
All
you have reached a number that has been disconnected
No,
or is no longer in service.
All right. Stop it.
If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again.
I can't.
Almost like stuck in a horror movie right
I don't
there.
even know why.
You can't get out of it.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no
Oh my
longer in service.
God.
If you feel you've reached
The curse of WCW.
check the number and try your call
The
again.
worst thing ever.
Well,
We're
stop,
sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
What the hell's going on, Todd? God damn it, Todd.
Call again.
God, what demons did you unearth?
This Bob's fault. Oh, there it goes. It disappeared.
Okay. All right. No, wait.
Well, now I'm not calling the 800 number.
God, what year was that commercial that you aired between Bobby Heenan and Gino Herlin just now, advertising the hotline?
I'd have to go back and look. Hold on.
Like, just a guess, like 95, 96, 97?
Yeah, because
it
died by the last few years, I think.
But
Okay.
Or I don't know. At least they stopped talking about it.
Bob, how do you recall those
94.
commercials if you said you didn't start watching until 99?
I never said I
No.
did recall those commercials.
that was the XPW.
He says, how could you
fund.
not remember those commercials?
Oh, no, I was talking about the XPW commercials for the 818
That's what we call it.
779 6479.
Oh, I get it.
Sorry about the confusion, Oz.
Well, anyways, since we didn't get to hear about Jumpin' Joey Maggs taking on DDP from Mean Gene, we will we'll get back to All Elite.
Wow.
So
I found the Missy Hyatt hotline commercial too.
Did we lose Dan?
Dan, did we lose you?
It was the operator that told us that the line was no longer active that took him.
Oh, shit.
That
Twilight.
Yeah.
Shit,
There's 3 of us left. Way to go, Todd. You brought a demon into the service.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I guess we have no parental supervision.
Wait, I thought you were the parent.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're the
wait.
producer.
Cunt.
Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Are you all right?
Shenanigans?
What happened?
Shenanigan cunts.
Shenanigans.
Cananigans.
I smell shenanigans.
Andrew Cananigans.
Oh, what's the, that's not necessary. How do you know that doesn't apply?
Why? Why?
It's dance break.
Oh.
There.
Hello.
Dan.
Come back. Where did you go? We thought the
I
ladies
could still hear you guys.
The line was inactive.
I was actually checking my messages. I'm like, are they just fucking with me right now, making me think I'm a ghost?
Did you bang?
Maybe
did
I
you
did.
bang? Did you bang that
You
operator?
have no fucking soul.
I know. Maybe I Bowflexed myself earlier, and I'm just like coming to terms with it or something. I'm like, that was depressing. God damn
Bible
it.
next to your head.
There you go. I'm like, I can still hear you guys, but I can't participate. That would have been depressing. So shut the fuck up, Todd. You can still hear me. God damn it. All right, so
You have it.
Did we lose Dan again?
what the hell, Todd?
Dan? Dan.
Now that one.
Dan.
Now that one is.
Dan.
Yeah, you're not going to get me twice. So fuck you.
We are the nation. Domination.
All Elite Wrestling. I'm going to get it out. God damn it.
Wait, you guys hear that?
Dan.
Holy shit! Yeah,
What?
we just won the award for most ADD podcast.
Dan.
We did.
Did we lose Dan
By
again?
far. No, you didn't. I'm going to say Adam Page is the first champion if they must book from within, because I don't know, there's just nothing against Cody, but it just feels so lame and obvious to me.
It's going to be Hogan.
Somebody else.
Hogan. Yes.
Hogan, Bryant, Knobs. They're going to show up, and Jimmy Hart's going to show up, and Brutus is still alive, right?
Yes.
He is.
He's going to show up. It's going to be amazing.
Now, here's a jump I would like. Jim Cornette managing the Revival against the Young Bucks. They will take over WWE. How awesome would that be? Tag team tournament finals, and Cornette comes out from under the ring and just whacks the shit out of him with the tennis racket. That would be a money feud. Revival is probably my number one to make the jump, and you could kind of make a case for them.
I would laugh my ass
right
off
now
because Cornette would enjoy doing that.
Yeah.
Like legitimately enjoy. Like he's gonna swing that racket pretty hard.
Yeah. He's gonna catch him right in the throat. Oh man, I want Cornette back on TV. I don't agree with a lot of his stuff, but goddamn, that would be awesome.
Only
but
if he's
uncensored.
If he's censored, I don't think I'd enjoy it as much.
Oh man, I want the return to Wendy's cross promotion. Can you imagine that? That'd be a great sponsored by
man.
Wendy's.
Why doesn't Wendy's sponsor him? Oh my God.
That would be awesome. Holy shit.
Dude, I want
like,
a
how'd you get extra tomatoes, you fucking bitch? And he throws it in the window.
Bill, that was a Dairy Queen.
Yeah, it was Dairy Queen.
But Wendy's
Oh,
would be
never
better.
mind,
They already have that
Dairy.
off the wall social media. So it'd actually be funny if they did.
And we could get Frosty.
Make more sense
they get
going to Wendy's, and they fuck him over too.
You dip
be
fries
awesome.
in your Frosty. You guys dip fries in your Frosties, right?
No.
Is that legit, Bob?
Dude, I'm not joking.
That's
Every
the
time
thing.
No, that is
I
legit.
love it, dude. Only at
delicious.
Wendy's though.
Yeah, I see people do it other places, but
Nah.
see, Dan, that would freak Dan out. I can already hear it in his voice.
Would it, Dan? Do you like off?
No.
Like, do you hate like foods that shouldn't go together? Like, because when I was a kid, my go-to sandwich was jelly, cheese, and ketchup.
I mean, my
jelly,
phobia
cheese,
is spilling
and
it on my
ketchup.
skin.
Yes, it was
Yeah,
amazing.
but isn't there-
I'm with you if it's grape jelly and Monterey Jack cheese, but no ketchup. That's fucked up.
Wow, even cheese and jelly just sounds gross to me right now.
Yeah.
I never had to put ketchup on everything.
Put grape jelly. Whoever's listening to this right now, go out, get some grape jelly, get some Monterey Jack cheese, put the grape jelly on the Monterey Jack cheese, and you can thank me later.
Is this a
what
delicacy?
What's the money
delicious.
question? What kind of bread?
Ooh.
Oh,
Hey.
I didn't. Did I say bread? I didn't.
Oh, you
say
mean
bread.
just those two together?
Is this like cottage
Just the cheese and the jelly, or you can put the jelly and the cheese on toast or whatever. But you can take
Cheese
like
tortilla?
a small slice of Monterey Jack cheese, and you can put a little bit of jelly on it, and the flavors that go together, unparalleled.
Wow.
And then a tortilla and cheese, right?
Hey,
See, Ozzy,
Why does the
this is what
tortilla
you
have to
should
be
be
involved
bringing-
in anything?
Todd,
Chileans don't even eat
Todd,
tortillas.
to
Chileans never
office
made tortillas. It's bread.
to
Nobody eats
office
tortillas
parties,
in Chile.
you should bring
I
that
smell-
jelly and cheese.
I smell a merchandise opportunity here. Todd and I always talk about this. Remember the WWE cookbook? We need the Squared
Yeah.
Circle Society cookbook.
Oh.
I still
Eggs
have the
and-
WWE.
That's
cookbook.
funny.
No,
Eggs and
fuck that.
chocolate syrup.
I have the WWF cookbook.
I have
Oh.
yeah, WWF. They didn't get the F out yet. But yes, I did have that. We could do better. Holy shit, like all like UEW like gimmicked food. God damn. Well, we're already off the rail, so fuck you guys. I'm just gonna ponder this a minute. What do we do? Homeless Jimmy. Gotta give him something.
It's gonna be.
I don't know if we go like the. I don't know.
It's gotta be something. It's gotta be something you can cook. It's a can of beans. Come on.
Just a can of
And then you
beans. It has to have no label. A no-labeled can of beans.
And then BC's
No
doing
label.
something. BC's doing something beer battered.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so BC's, you get a 12-pack of Budweiser.
18.
And you drink it. And then you go to the next recipe. It's more of an appetizer.
I thought you were gonna be like racist there and go into like a taco thing. We're gonna like pick this based on
Then you drink the
ethnicity,
18
but
pack.
I
and you buy some
can't say
tacos on the way
anything.
home.
No, I don't. He'll kill me.
Not if you have that 18 pack with you.
Oh, that's true, but I don't have the money for that 18-pack, so he'll kill me.
Then you just tell them Aiden wasted it.
Okay. Done. And
I can't imagine drinking an 18-pack. I get like messed up after like 3. God damn, it's hardcore.
Oh, I can't drink
That
anymore.
cooking book's gonna happen. We're doing the cooking book. There are so many things now. Like you can do that shit through Amazon. We're gonna do this. Maybe we'll make it Flesh Wound and Squared Circle Society, so you get some horror-related shit, but then you'll also get your favorite Squared Circle Society and UEW personalities. We're gonna make that happen.
So, like Roman's
So
leukemia key pie?
Jesus.
Oh, it's gotta happen. That's offensive.
But here's the
it's
thing:
still gotta
you don't call it the leukemia key pie. You call it the leukemia pie. The leukemia pie.
Oh, leukemia lime pie. Oh my God, Ozzy,
Leukemia lime pie.
you're a genius.
There you
Ozzy,
go.
I can't believe.
Leukemia
I
lime
mean,
pie.
it was offensive, Ozzy. Your joke was offensive, but it's good.
But it's hilarious, so we'll allow.
All
we'll
Ozzy, just so we know. All Ozzy.
Oh wait a minute, Lucia lime pie. That's what it. Lucia lime pie. Lucia lime.
So good, it'll make you say, "Ooh-ah." There you go. We'll market that shit.
Oh God.
Every show, I imagine somebody tuning in for the first time, And
these guys are assholes.
Yes.
I hate these guys.
I want
Sometimes
people
I
that
try
won't
to-
turn. I want people that
Sometimes I
won't
try-
turn off the channel.
Sometimes I try to keep us on track, and other times I forget.
Because it's so much
What
fun
we're
to
gonna
stay off
do?
the rails.
Sometimes you try to keep us on track. Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah, you
Mr.
did.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
we just
Todd.
dropped like 5 drops at a time and won the award for most ADD on a podcast.
I don't.
I'm
I mean, if I'm wrong,
sophistication
feel free
tonight,
to tell me
Todd.
I'm wrong and prove me wrong. But
I don't think saying keep it PG-13 is keep it on the rails, guys. That just means say pussy, don't say cunt.
I didn't say I was doing it today.
Ow.
Oh, he's taking a
God
break
damn
today.
it, Todd.
It's the New Year. It's his New Year resolution to not be such a dick.
Hey,
We're
have I
going to
not
start
been nice?
collecting recipes, and it's going to happen, that damn book.
Have I not been nice
Ozzy.
to you, Ozzy? I forget, and sometimes I'm a dick.
Sometimes.
Hey, I have our new headline for 2019. Squared Circle Society. It's better than watching Raw.
Exactly. Did the WWF cookbook have something to do with grapefruits and Vince?
I don't know. I'd have to pull it in.
Actually, I think they might have. I kind of found most of it to be, like, really basic. Like, I'd like to do a good cookbook that makes sense, and I'm already fucking brainstorming everything, so... But I'm not really a good cook.
Oh, shit. That reminds me of... Okay, remember when Sunday Night Heat went into MTV?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Taz was hosting it, and he did this, like, Thanksgiving dinner or whatever. And he, like, just threw all sorts of shit in the oven, and when it came out, it was all perfect.
Yeah, it only worked in Red Hook.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. The Red Hook recipe.
Todd, I'm gonna take this straight to Jimmy, and we're gonna make this thing explode. I'm just gonna get a hold of everybody, and like, what's the tastiest thing you can come up with, and we're gonna find a way to gimmick it. And this is gonna be better than the WWE cookbook. I'm legit serious. I think we can do this. We're gonna make it happen. There we go.
If we make a cookbook before we make any type of movie, I'm going to be fucking pissed.
I'm down for a movie. Dude, after today, I was trying to book my ticket to Sydney. Legit. I was ready to go on Walkabout. So I will come do a movie. That's less crazy than going on Walkabout.
Fucking John Locke over here or what?
Legit.
Hey,
legit.
what's
You
that
think
from?
I'm kidding? I was looking it up.
Do you work for
That
Bob?
name sounds familiar. Who's John Locke?
Are you fucking serious? Have you not
he
seen
knows.
Lost?
Cue the
What?
horn.
Wait, what? What did you say?
Nothing.
What
The
did you say, Bob?
stepfather.
Oh my god.
Oh, was that a show?
Yes. It's called Lost in Space.
I
Mine
never
would be
watched
more
Lost in
edgy
Space.
though. After the plane crashes, I want the like Willem Dafoe and Born on the 4th of July moment. It's like she was making fun of my dick. That's to pull me off the hook. So anyways, I can say
I don't think
anything,
Dan-
Todd, after you today. So
I don't even think Dan got my joke.
I got your joke because yes, we keep saying you need to watch Lost, and you say you are.
No.
Yet
Don't
you know.
say we. That is. Don't try to throw everyone else under the bus. That's you.
No, I'm going to actually go ahead and say I agree with Daniel, and you should watch Lost, so you can all suffer like we did. And
Oh my God, Ozzy.
in that case, that is we.
Seriously,
These are-
Ozzy. I've watched Lost. That's the whole joke.
Hey, Todd.
Because
Todd.
Dan keeps telling me I need to watch it. Every time he does it,
Todd.
I fucking watched it.
Todd! Just watch Lost, and then we can talk about it more.
Yeah,
Don't go off the rails, brother.
Yeah, calm down.
Yeah.
Lost. It's
And then
not
watch
Raw.
Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
I watched Andromeda.
He's never going to watch that.
He never
When
will.
the Blu-rays come out.
Andromeda's not Deep Space Nine. God damn it.
I know, it's better.
If it
got
somehow
flexibility.
happens, Todd, you know that's going to be 7 seasons you just committed to. So.
Yeah, but then I'm going to say, okay,
20.
Dan, you got to get it for me.
You don't think I will cut a check to make you watch it at this point? I will do it, Todd. I was trying to fly to Australia today. I'm not kidding. Like that's why I was upset and I was calling earlier with my pussy emo stuff. As Todd knows, I sent a very pussy email love letter, and I shouldn't have, but I did. And I was like trying to get you to talk me out of going to Australia because I was ready. But it was a little more than I had in the bank.
Did Todd not talk you out of it? Is that what you're telling us here right now? Or did he?
He didn't. He was busy all day.
What
another
dick, Todd.
He could have looked at my Facebook and saw where I was.
Where were you today?
Oh yeah, I figured movies.
I was watching
Holmes
and Watkins and The Mule.
So important than keeping your
What
best
did you think of Holmes and Watkins?
good friends here in the States. He could have got
I
eaten by a dingo.
I think how bad
I'm going
it
on
is
Walkabout one day.
You're gonna get eaten by a dingo.
There you go, Ozzy.
Probably. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll probably die, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to do it. So, yeah, it's going to happen. I can stream live from Australia, can I?
No, I don't think they have power.
You can do anything you put your mind to.
Depends on the data package.
Don't tell me what I can and can't do. God damn it.
There you go.
He didn't do it. There you go. I watched Lost, so I know those lines. Todd. God damn it.
What?
Right,
I was.
Todd, you really need to watch Lost.
I know. One day.
It needs to happen, Todd. It needs to happen.
Ozzy, anything new with the underground?
Oh yes, we should get
in.
Yeah, we mentioned Randy Price earlier. He's our new head of social media. He'll be taking ownership of updating Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And then we also have, if you haven't heard the news already, main event at Fuck the World 4, Back to Brutality, happening on February 9th with Blackheart Vern Owens challenges UEW Heavyweight Champion Rigor Mortis Maniac Carnage for the Underground Empire Wrestling Heavyweight Championship in an I Quit death match. Not only that, UITV returns January 17th in our season premiere. We're going to get you ready for Fuck the World 4. And you can get your tickets at the VFW at UEWWrestling.com. And right now, if you get your tickets, you can buy one, get one free. Bring somebody to UEW. It's going to go on from now, right now, until January 7th. So I know you're only listening to this. You're not watching this, so you can do something with your hands and with your computer.
Yeah.
Get on fleshwoundfeatures.com. Get the tickets to UEW. Fuck the World 4. Buy one, get one free until January 7th.
Unless you're masturbating to those shirtless Bob pictures that you Googled. You know,
I
then
guarantee
then...
there is nobody that is doing that right now.
Well, you know what?
But they have. You can stop.
If you show us your PayPal receipt, we will send you one of those topless photos of Bob.
Well, I mean, they're on Google. I mean, it's not hard to find a topless picture of me on.
Can we stop
online.
talking like that? I'm not
okay.
feeling well.
I mean, for the longest time, my profile pic was a shirtless picture of me on stage.
I'm not feeling
well.
nipples
anymore.
Nope. Hey, how about this?
How do you?
Still not happening.
I got a better one then. I got a better incentive. If you show us your PayPal receipt of your buy one get one free ticket, Bob will do a topless Facebook message to you.
No. Hey, you know what? How about this? Wait, no. How about we give some actual value? Okay, you buy a ticket right now.
My wife
between
thinks
now and
it's
next week,
value.
and you show us your PayPal receipt. I will record an angry voicemail for you.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Let's go.
I thought we said of value.
Oh, Well,
hey, Bob, you never know. Fake Luke Harper might take you up on that one.
True.
In BBW Page look kinky, so you never know. How the hell did we go this off the rails and not even bring up the Tony Storm leak? I mean, I must be depressed
That is
today.
disrespectful to the talent, and I don't think it should be brought up.
There we go. We won't bring it up. Well, I did, but we won't.
I know.
So, anyways.
See, Ozzy, I try to keep it respectable.
God damn it, Todd. I could get away with anything after today, Todd. Mel Gibson on Squared Circle. But anyway.
I didn't play the bad Mel Gibson one.
No, that's our official end. We've got the pyro. WWE took it away, but we still have pyro at Squared Circle Society.
Pyro.
We are pyro.
That's
and
almost
popcorn.
as good.
So
that's almost as good as Vince Russo's podcast name.
We're gonna overthrow Russo. So, anyways, my last plug, fleshwoundfeatures.com as always, and you can access the Flesh Wound on eBay. Buy some shit. I'm depressed. I need to go to Australia. Make it happen. Buy some shit, and I won't, hang myself from the Bowflex. Flesh Wound on eBay. Thank you. It's gonna be an uptick in sales now.
Just don't put the Bibles by your family members, please.
If I do, I will, but we'll see. So anyways, I'm scared to look at what this is. There you go. I just got a preview of what you're going to get for buying those tickets.
Bro.
Oh, geez.
So anyways, on that note, welcome to 2019. We are Squared Circle Society, and we will be back and better behaved next time. Maybe.
All right, and this is for you guys. We got one more hotline to close with.
I don't know why everyone in WCW is mad at me. I mean, it can't be because of the things I've been saying on the hotline. Well, could it be? I don't know, but if you call me, you can make up your own mind. Only on the Wrestling Hotline.
Call Missy tonight on the Wrestling Hotline.
And that's it. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.